2009, Prime Minister Tony Blair had stepped down 2 years previously, and an inquiry into the controversial 2003 invasion and subsequent occupation of Iraq was getting underway. Its driving spark were the bereaved of troops who'd gone to war with poor equipment.
We will, therefore, be considering the United Kingdom's involvement in Iraq, including the way decisions were made and actions taken, to establish as accurately and reliably as possible what happened, and to identify the lessons that can be learned.
No one realised just how long that would take. From initial estimates of a year, the Chilcot report has taken 7, longer than British military involvement in Iraq itself, at a cost of more than £10 million. Many delays stemmed from arguing over what could be published out of correspondence between Blair and US President George W. Bush, and the need to give public figures under fire time to respond to criticism. That was always unlikely to help the former British leader, who's seen his reputation all but collapse over his conviction Baghdad possessed weapons of mass destruction ahead of the invasion, weapons that were never found.
Maybe there's a bit more information about exactly what Blair promised to Bush in advance. But I think it's already clear that the Prime Minister made promises to the American President significantly in advance of going to the House of Commons on the issue about Britain's commitment to helping the Americans in this effort, should it take place.
An effort that left over 100,000 Iraqis dead after years of insurgency and conflict. The 2.6 million word Chilcot report, though, isn't delving into whether the invasion was legal. It never had the support of the UN Security Council before troops went in after all. But it could well form the basis for future legal action against Tony Blair and his ministers, something that many in the UK have long called for.